Good morning, students. So today we start with our next topic. In last lecture, we have discussed regarding what are photoelectric effect or Planck's quantum theory. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss the first topic is what are the evidences for the quantized electronic energy levels, that is atomic spectra. So what are the evidence that you are convinced that the electronic जो हमारे energy levels हैं, they are quantized. So as you know, the speed of light depends upon the nature of the medium through which it passes. So due to this, the beam of light is deviated or refracted from its original path and passes through from one medium to another. So now it is observed that on the basis of this, it is observed that when a ray of white light is passed through a prism, we have uh, some scattering. The wave with shorter wavelength bends more than the one with a longer wavelength. So ordinary white light consists of a waves with all the wavelengths in the visible range, and a ray of white light is spread out into a series of colored bands called spectrum. So this is known as your spectrum. The light of red color, which has the longest wavelength, so you know that the red color light has the longest wavelength and is deviated the least, while the violet light having the shortest wavelength is deviated the most. So what does it mean कि जिस वेव की वेवलेंथ कम है वो ज्यादा डेविएट होगा और जिसकी वेवलेंथ ज्यादा है वो कम डेविएट होगी फ्रॉम इट्स ओरिजिनल path. The spectrum of white light that can be see ranges from violet to red, such as spectrum is called continuous spectrum. सो ऐसा स्पेक्ट्रम व्हाइट लाइट का जिसको हम देख सकते हैं, और ये कहाँ से कहाँ रेंज करता है, फ्रॉम वायलेट टू red region, that is near about your 7.50 hertz to I think 4.2 hertz. So this is known as continuous spectrum. A similar kind of spectrum is produced when a rainbow um, when forms in the sky. So just remember that one thing, that visible light is just a small portion of the electromagnetic radiations. We have discussed in the spectrum that हमने spectrum देखा था, उसमें देखा था आपने, a very small portion is responsible for the visible region, and it is related to electromagnetic radiations. So when electromagnetic radiations interact with matter, what happens? Atoms and molecules may absorb energy and reach to a higher energy states. तो जब matter electromagnetic, कोई भी हमारे पास matter है, we have any matter here, okay? So when electromagnetic radiations falls on them, so what happens? Atoms and molecules of this matter may contain some energy. अब ये EM waves यहाँ से आ रही हैं, तो यहाँ पे वो टकराएंगी इन atom molecule के साथ, so they may attain some energy, and due to which they may excite to higher state, and which are higher state means having higher energy, so which are unstable state. So returning to their original position or normal position, the atoms or molecules emit some radiations, okay, in various regions of the spectrum of the electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, so this is about what are the actually evidences जिससे हमें पता चला that your energy electronic energy levels are quantized. That is your atomic spectra. कैसे कैसे ये है कि white light जो है prism में से pass करती है, and how it differentiates in several colors. So next topic is, what do you mean by emission and absorption spectra? So firstly we will discuss regarding emission spectra. The spectrum of radiation emitted by a substance that has absorbed energy is called an emission spectrum. The spectrum of radiation emitted by a substance ऐसा स्पेक्ट्रम किसी भी रेडिएशन का, किसी सब्सटेंस का, that arises due to the absorbed energy, that has absorbed means उसने पहले energy absorb की, ठीक है, and then it gives a spectrum of radiation by any substance. So this is known as emission spectrum. Atoms and molecules and ions that have absorbed radiation are said to be excited. So, to produce an emission spectrum, energy is supplied to a sample by heating it or irradiating it, and the wavelength of the radiation emitted as the sample gives up the absorbed energy is recorded. So, in this manner, how the emission spectra are we got. So firstly, in this slide I have written what causes atomic emission spectra. The first of all, what is spectrum? Wavelength of visible light that has separated when a beam of light passes through a prism, range of wavelengths of electromagnetic radiations. Okay, so ये हम इसके बारे में पहले ही पढ़ चुके हैं. What is spectrum? Now, what do you mean by atomic emission spectrum? So the pattern formed when light passes through a prism or a diffraction grating to separate it into the different frequencies of light it contains. So this is your atomic emission spectrum. कि कोई हमारे पास एक particular pattern form हो रहा है according to maybe their wavelengths or according to their different frequencies when light passes through a prism or it gets diffracted. This is known as your atomic emission spectrum. So the study of this emission or absorption spectra is referred to as spectroscopy. जहाँ पे हम ये absorption और emission spectrum की बात करते हैं, it is means this subject is known as itself spectroscopy. The spectrum of the visible light was continuous as all the wavelengths of the visible light are represented in the spectra. So जो visible light का जो spectrum है बच्चे, it is actually continuous because it falls in the region of violet to red. So we have already discussed that the spectrum which falls in this category are known as continuous spectrum. So the emission spectra of atoms, one second. So this is your just introduction to your absorption spectrum. What do you mean by absorption spectrum? Now, the photon is absorbed. The photon is absorbed and excites electron to higher quantum energy states. Means यहाँ पे पहले इलेक्ट्रॉन था, उसने एनर्जी गेन की और वो हायर एनर्जी स्टेट में जो है वो चला गया. पहले नेगेटिव में एनर्जी थी, ग्राउंड स्टेट, एंड दिस इज excited state. Excited means the state of having more energy. So this, what is this spectra is, what would be the spectrum of this white light be after passing through a gas or say hydrogen? Before this we have discussed that when it passed through a prism. Okay, now what happens if these lines are passing through a gas, or say you can, it is the gas may be hydrogen. So before this, what is atomic absorption actually is when white light is passed through unexcited atomic hydrogen and then through a slit and a prism, the transmitted light is lacking in intensity at the same wavelength as are emitted. So जो हमारे पास absorption spectrum recorded आता है is a line spectrum. Now I have used here word the line spectrum. What do you mean by the line spectrum? I have used the word here line spectrum. Actually we have the emission spectra जो है आपका बच्चे of atoms in the gas phase. On the other hand, it do not show a continuous spread of wavelength from red to violet. हमारा जो ये emission spectrum है gases phase में, it do not show a continuous spectrum. So rather they emit light only at specific wavelength. They emitting light only at specific wavelengths with dark spaces between them. So such spectra are called line spectra. So line spectra are of great interest in the study of electronic structure. Each element has a unique line emission spectrum. The characteristics lines in atomic or line spectrum can be used in chemical analysis to identify the unknown atoms in the same way as fingerprints are used to identify people. So this line spectrum and atomic spectra jo hai, they are used to in studying various structures of the elements, and they are just we are just using them like the fingerprints we are using for identifying people, because these line spectra are different for different elements. Okay, they does not resemble with each other at all. Now next is, what is the difference between absorption and emission spectra? What is the difference between absorption and emission spectrum? An absorption spectrum can be defined as a spectrum obtained by transmitting electromagnetic radiations through a substance, while emission spectrum can be defined as a spectrum of the electromagnetic radiation emitted by a substance. Understand, transmitting, and this is emitted. Absorption spectrum produced when atom absorbed energy, and emission spectrum produced when atoms release energy. In case of absorption means absorbing energy, and emission means they are releasing energy. The absorption spectrum show dark lines or gaps, while the emission spectrum show colored lines. An atom obtains a higher energy level when an absorption spectrum is given by that atom. Means जब कोई atom जो है absorption spectrum दिखाती है, it will excited into its higher energy level. But जबकि in case of emission spectrum is given when an excited atom obtains a lower energy level. Means just reverse of the absorption spectrum. Absorption spectrum कब होगा? जब आपका मान लीजिए we have these two energy levels. Okay, so यहाँ पे पहले इलेक्ट्रॉन था, वो यहाँ से यहाँ चला गया, then it will show absorption spectrum. जब वो इस स्टेट से वापस इस स्टेट में आ गया, lower energy state में, then it will show emission spectrum. Account for wavelengths absorbed by a substance, while in case of emission account for the wavelengths emitted by a substance. Means there is only difference of absorption and emission in each step. So this is your emission spectrum. Okay, so how this hot gas when passes through prism, you are getting these black colored spectrum, and in case of absorption spectrum, you this is radiations passing through cold gas, then prism, you are getting different spectrum, colored spectrum in case of absorption spectrum. I hope you understand this. So ये जो आप यहाँ पे आपने difference भी बच्चे पढ़ा है, that absorption जो है colored lines दिखाता है. Okay. So next is explanation of line spectrum of hydrogen. Now we will just talk about a little bit about absorption spectrum of the line spectrum of hydrogen. So when electric discharge is passed through gaseous hydrogen, the molecules of the hydrogen gas dissociate, and they getting excited into hydrogen atom produced and emit electromagnetic radiations of discrete means different frequencies. So the hydrogen atom spectrum consists of several series of lines named after their discoverers. सो उसमें जो है डिफरेंट डिफरेंट सीरीज ऑफ हमारे पास आई थी व्हेन द रेडिएशंस आर चेंजिंग द एनर्जी स्टेट, तो उसके बेस पे वी आर गेटिंग डिफरेंट स्पेक्ट्रम, और उसके लिए जिसने उसको डिस्कवर किया उनके नाम पे हमने उस सीरीज को लिखा, लाइक द फर्स्ट इज लेमन सीरीज, बाल्मर, पास्चन, Brackett and Pfund series. Okay, so and in which the region, to which the region they are related actually. This the first is related to UV region, then Balmer is related to visible region, and rest the three series are related to infrared regions. So the lines which arise due to the transitions from higher energy levels to first energy level are grouped as Lehman series. So ये higher energy level है, हायर एनर्जी लेवल से जो रेडिएशन जो है फर्स्ट आपका जो फर्स्ट एनर्जी लेवल है वहां तक आई, दे आर नोन एज लेमन सीरीज. Similarly, the lines obtained as a result of transition of electrons from higher energy level to second level, they are termed as Balmer. And next is higher energy level to third energy level, that is Bastian. Similarly, Brackett and Pfund series respectively. So this is how they are named. Now, the hydrogen spectrum consists of several series of lines named after their scientists, as we have discussed here. So the Balmer shows, I think in 1890 or 1886, 85, on the basis of experimental observations, that if the spectral lines are expressed in terms of wave number, if we express these spectral lines in the terms of wave number that is represented by this mu var, if you remember, then the visible lines of the hydrogen spectrum obey the following formula. So if we representing these visible lines, spectral lines with wave numbers, अगर हम इन स्पेक्ट्रल लाइंस को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं विद वेव नंबर, देन दीज विजिबल लाइंस विल डेफिनेटली ओवे the following formula that is related to your wave numbers. So what is that formula? Let us see. So this is the formula we're talking about. Line spectrum of hydrogen में, this is the formula that is I'm talking about, that is wave number. Rest the points I have just discussed right now. So it is in 1885. Balmer showed in 1885 on the basis of experimental observation that if the spectral lines are expressed in terms of wave number, then the visible lines of hydrogen spectrum obey the following formula. So this is the formula, that is wave number is equal to 109,677 into 1 by 2 raised to power 2, and this is minus 1 by n raised to the power 2 per centimeter, where n is any integer and it has the values equal to or greater than 3, equal to and greater than 3, 3, 4, 5, etc. Now, the series of lines described by this formula are called Balmer series. So now, they are known after their discoverers as below. Lehman series in the ultraviolet region, that is 1 by lambda is equal to R, 1 by 1 square minus 1 by n square, that is where n is equal to 2 and 3. So जो पीछे हमने पढ़ा, that is your R Balmer series. And this is for Lehman, Bastian, Brackett and Pfund series. These are the related formulas. So taking appropriate integral values of m and n in the different spectral lines of different series can be found. So with the help of these various types of equation, we can find out the different series of the spectral lines. Now this value, just in the previous slide, this value that is 109,677 is called the Rydberg constant for hydrogen. Rydberg constant for hydrogen. Okay. So now, of all the element, जितने भी हमारे पास element हैं, if we're talking about their spectrum, ओके, सो हमारे पास जितने भी एटम है उनमें से द सिंपलेस्ट जो स्पेक्ट्रम है दैट इज ऑफ हाइड्रोजन. लाइन स्पेक्ट्रम बिकम्स मोर एंड मोर कॉम्प्लेक्स, जैसे जैसे जो है आपका एलिमेंट जो है वो हैवी होता जाएगा. सो देयर आर हाउएवर सर्टेन फीचर्स विच आर कॉमन and they may be due to line spectrum of element is unique. So these are the features which are resemble to every element, that line spectrum of element is unique. And second is there is regularity in the line spectrum of each element. Now the question is which arise, मतलब इन सब से हमें क्या यहाँ पे we are getting here one question that what are the reasons for their similarities. ऐसा क्यों है कि सभी elements के जो line spectrum है they are unique, they are not resembling with each other. So these are the questions need to be answered, and we have to we can answer these questions after discussing the Bohr's model for hydrogen atom. So उसके लिए हमें we have to study the Bohr's model of hydrogen atom. So what is that? Neil Bohr was the first person to explain the features of hydrogen atom structure and its spectrum. Though the theory is not the modern quantum mechanics, but yet it can still be used to rationalize many points in the atomic structure. So Bohr's model for hydrogen atom is based on the following postulates. That the first is spectral lines are produced by atoms one at a time. Second is a single electron is responsible for each line. The Rutherford nuclear atom is the correct model, and the fourth one is the quantum laws apply to jumps between different states characterized by discrete values of angular momentum and energy. So what is the just conclusion of these all? That is, electrons in the hydrogen atom can move around the nucleus in a circular path at a fixed radius and energy, and these paths are called orbits. So the energy of the electron in the orbit does not change with time. Energy जो है हमारी it will remains same, it will not change with the time. And electrons will move from lower stationary state to higher stationary state when required amount of energy is absorbed. अगर कोई इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है एनर्जी एब्जॉर्ब करता है तो वो अपने लोअर एनर्जी स्टेट से हायर एनर्जी स्टेट में एक्साइट होगा. So the energy changes does not takes place in a continuous manner. Now, I have just said here the quantum laws apply to jumps between different states characterized by the values of angular momentum. So what is angular momentum? Angular momentum is product of angular velocity into inertia. It is, I hope you have studied in your physics. That is, angular momentum is equal to I into this sign, this omega. This is what? This is inertia and this is angular velocity. Okay, so this is equal to angular momentum. Now next we discuss is what does the negative electronic energy for hydrogen atom means. So firstly, from where this value comes out. But जब हम ये जो हमने अभी एनर्जी 5 एनर्जी लेवल्स निकाले हैं उस केस में when we put the values and find the energy, in many cases we are getting the negative. Okay, so the energy of the electron in a hydrogen atom has a negative sign for all possible orbits. सभी possible orbits के लिए हमारे पास जो energy आती है it is to be negative. So I think this topic I can't discuss right now because still we have to discuss it. I just thought कि हमारा आज वो हो जाएगा topic, but no. So I will just skip this out. I will take this topic in the next lecture only. So thank you students for listening me today. This is all we discussed today, and this is a little bit complex phenomena. Please go through it and good study deeply these spectrums, that is emission and absorption spectrum. इनके बीच में difference जो है it is very clear. ठीक है, मीन्स अगर आपका लोअर से हायर एनर्जी लेवल में जाएगा देन इट विल शो एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रम, अगर वो हायर से लोअर लेवल में आएगा देन इट विल शो योर एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रम. Okay, so this is all for today. Thank you students, happy learning.